Yo, what's up people, it's your boy legendary Shonin, and today I'm hitting you with a video on the best or most dominant builds to run within the park. I decided to split this up into two videos, so it's a bit shorter, it's a bit more compact. So there'll be one for point guards and I'll be dropping another one for centers. And this is really the second video in the beginner's guide to 90 overall. If you haven't seen the first one, I don't know what you're doing. The first thing you need to do is come off this one and go to the video in the playlist. So I'll put a link in the description for the whole playlist. So regardless of when you're watching it, you'll be able to look at the entire playlist and watch that from end to end. So the first video was about stacking VC. So once you stack your VC, it's time to make your player. So yeah, let's get into this video. But before we do that, you know we got to do the intro, right? Yeah. So you know, let's go. Alright. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna talk about each archetype, each build, and when we do, I'm gonna show you on the screen. You'll see it on the screen as well with the primary and the secondary, and then I'll also show you some of the stats as well. Now I've taken the stats of NBA 2K Lab. I'll put a link there below as well. NBA 2K Lab, amazing resource. Make sure you check that out before choosing your player too. If this video you feel like hasn't given you enough, make sure you check out NBA 2K Labs. That will give you a full breakdown of all of the badges and all of the ratings as well. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is decide whether you're going to be a point guard or a shooting guard. Now, being a shooting guard is going to help you to rep up a lot faster, because you'll be able to take charges before 90 overall. And you know, being a beginner's guide, there'll be a video to explain that later on. Don't worry, I got you on that. But the problem with being a shooting guard is that you don't get all of the badges that a point guard gets. So I would always recommend you pick a point guard, unless you're going with the first build that I'm going to mention, because for this build it doesn't make a difference in terms of badges whether you're a point guard or a shooting guard. And this build is the Playmaking Sharpshooter. So this is where you put Playmaking primary and Sharpshooting secondary, as you can see on the screen. So good things about this build: it's a popular build. The first 99 overall G Size used it, so it's got to be a pretty decent build off the bat. What you're looking at on the screen now are the badges. As you can see, you get Dimer and Ankle Breaker on gold, as well as all your shooting badges on silver as well. We talk about tireless scorer, difficult shots, corner specialist, limitless range. So you know you're hitting consistently, and that kind of combines with your 84 open three to mean that you're knocking down your threes very consistently, as well as being able to speed boost and have elite dribble moves. If you met this player 6'7", you can speed boost, and at 6'5" you get elite dribble moves. Now for me personally, I'm not the kind of person who's going to do loads of dribbling. That's just not my play style. But if it is, then I recommend you go with the 6'5". If it isn't, I recommend you go with the 6'7". And also at 99, if you get to 99 overall, this player becomes an absolute demigod, because all those silver badges that you see, they all turn gold, and all the gold ones turn Hall of Fame. So you basically got a pure sharpshooter mixed with a pure playmaker. It's crazy. It's like Kyrie Irving mixed with Steph Curry. So yeah, I'd say go, depending on how much you want to dribble, go 6'5" or 6'7", and make sure you don't make it minimum weight. Go just below the default if you want a bit of additional speed. So yeah, that's what I would say. I'd say either stay at default or go just a bit lower than default for a bit of additional speed, but never go to minimum weight. Never do that. Okay, so next build is the Pure Sharp. Now the Pure Sharp has been causing absolute carnage in this game. Literally, if you see a Pure Sharp in the other team, you've got to change your entire game plan. If you're matched up with a Pure Sharp, that's you the whole game. You're guarding him for the whole game. And if they're running screens, then you've got to be active on the switches, because if you leave a Pure Sharp wide open, it's a GG. You can see the badges there, 4 Hall of Fame badges, and they're all shooting badges, and then you get tireless scorer on gold, difficult shots on silver, 99 contested 3 and off dribble 3. It's wraps. So yeah, this is a really deadly build. So if you make this player, I'd say go around 6'5", just because the only downfall for the Pure Sharp is that it's quite slow. You can't really dribble too tough. So I would say make your height 6'5" to give yourself a bit of speed, and again the same with the weight, go a bit lower than default weight just to give yourself a bit more additional speed. So next build then is a Shot-Creator. So the last two builds are both Shot-Creators, and which one of these is better really depends on your playstyle. So I think that the Slashing Shot-Creator is the better one. I think the Slashing Shot-Creator is probably the best all-around build on this game, purely because you can do everything. So you can finish at the rim. You're in the 90s, I think my players. So this is my build. I think my players are around in the 90s on my inside scoring. And on top of that, you get, as you can see, you get these gold badges: relentless finisher, acrobat, and posterizer on silver. So you're catching bodies. You get all the contact dunks too. So yeah, like I say, you're catching bodies. And I know you've seen the mixtapes. If you haven't seen the mixtapes, then I don't know what you're doing. There's a link in the description down below. I'll put a link to the slash and mixtape, so you can see some of the bodies I'm catching. It's crazy. Alright, I've got more content coming for you soon as well. More bodies will be caught. But yeah, mid-range as well. My mid-range is 90 something, and combine that with mid-range Deadeye gold, difficult shots gold, tireless score gold. It's a GG. If I get the ball on the twos, it's a monster, I'm telling you. And then at the 3-point line, you get I think it's like a 78 open three. So you know, you get a good jump shot. You're draining threes as well. I'm hitting threes. I know you saw me. You see me greening threes are in there. So yeah, I'm telling you, best all-round build. The only thing I would say is that it takes a while to be able to speed boost with this build. So with the Playmaking Shot-Creator, again, beast in the mid-range. You get Ankle Breaker Hall of Fame, Tireless Scorer Hall of Fame, Difficult Shots Hall of Fame, and this is a really great ISO build. So if you want to do a lot of ISO play and dribble a lot, then I'll definitely say pick this build over the slashing build. You can speed boost at 6'7", and you get elite dribble moves at 6'5" with this particular build. Now with the slash and shot creator, as you can see, you get Ankle Breaker on gold. And you can speed boost if you make this player 6'4", but you only get to speed boost at 97 overall. So if you're not prepared to grind to 97 overall, sorry, wrong type of grinding, I would say this is probably a better build at a small forward, because then you can make it 6'8", 6'10". And if you want me to do a video on the best small forward builds, then drop it in the comments below. Let me know, and I'll see what I can do for y'all. So yeah, I would say if you're ready to grind all the way to 99, go with the slash and shot creator, because when it hits 99, damn, it's a GG. I'm telling you, it's a straight GG. But if you're not going to grind to 97, then make it a small forward. And if you like ISOing a lot, then go with the Playmaking Shot-Creator. So yeah, those are what I would say are the 4 most dominant builds on this game. That doesn't necessarily mean they will be the best build for you. I mean, depending on your playstyle, if you pick up one of these builds and you go to the park, you will be able to dominate. You won't need an amazing team around you. If you're good enough, you'll be able to dominate with any of these builds, and you'll be able to win games just off the fact you're using one of these builds. There are other builds that are better suited for your, maybe better suited for your playstyle, but you may need a team around that. I mean, every team needs a center on this game, I'm telling you. If you don't have a center, it's long. You will catch L's, I'm telling you now. You may win a few, but you'll definitely catch L's. So if you want to make a center, you want to know which centers are good, don't worry, I got center builds coming. I got center builds video. Wow, I'm not talking about anything. Oh wow. But yeah, I got a center builds video coming, so stay tuned for that. It will be in the playlist in the link below, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, if you are using another build, drop it in the comments below as well. Let me know how that's working for you as well. And yeah, drop some of the positives and the negatives of that build, so anyone watching this video can see that and they can learn from that too. Other than that, I really hope this has helped you. If it has, you already know what to do. Drop a like on the video, comment down below if it did, and make sure you subscribe. There's going to be a little thing that's going to pop up in the left somewhere in the top now, so make sure you click that, subscribe. I've got more content coming for you. There will be a giveaway as well. That will be probably on Boxing Day, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.